For much of America's 250 years of rich history, steel wheels and the whistle of a steam locomotive have carried the nation forward. In 2026, that legacy continues. In the spring of 2026, to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the United States, Union Pacific's Big Boy number 4014 embarked on the Coast to Coast tour. The giant locomotive began this historic cross-country journey on familiar rails, trekking from its home base in Cheyenne, Wyoming to Portola, California. On the morning of April 6th, we caught up with the excursion train in Elko, Nevada, as it prepares to head west after a weekend layover. The ambient temperature is still below freezing as the morning sun rises over Elko Mountain. Steam lingers in the air as members of the UP steam crew work busily to prepare the locomotive for its 140-mile jaunt to Winnemucca. While there is much to be done, the steam team makes quick work of getting the engine ready for the day. This year, the 4884 is sporting white wall tires and trim, as well as an eagle mounted above the headlight. While the big boys never saw this level of ornamentation in revenue service, these touches reflect the pride that generations of railroaders took in taking care of their engines. Trailing behind are a dozen cars from the railroad's heritage fleet, ranging from luxury business cars to sleepers, tool cars, and more. Dating back to the 1940s through 60s, the cars were built by industry legends including Pullman Standard, ACF, the St. Louis Car Company, and Bud. While the cars have all been modified over the years, they trace their roots back to Union Pacific's premier passenger trains. On Easter Sunday, we were treated to a VIP tour of the 4014 and several of the heritage cars, and a full video of this special experience is coming soon. Assisting the Big Alco today are the newest commemorative locomotives on the UP roster. Number 1616 honors Abraham Lincoln, who served not only as President of the United States, but as founder of the Union Pacific. Also in tow is number 1776, another SD-70M sporting 250th anniversary logos and the iconic American flag on the car body. With the 9 o'clock departure time nearing, crews put the finishing touches on the locomotive before boarding the train to roll west. Many of the communities along the 4014's route owe their very existence to the railroads, and Elko is no exception, having been settled in 1868 as the Central Pacific pushed east during the construction of the Transcontinental Railroad. By the end of the 19th century, hundreds of Basque immigrants had moved to the region, working primarily as sheep herders and cattle ranchers. Elko is still home to a large Basque community today, and we're set up along a ranch that is owned by a local Basque family. It looks like there's plenty of work to do this morning moving hay bales, and the ranchers seem unfazed that one of the largest steam locomotives ever built is passing by. We've now moved just west of Hunter. It's at this location where the infamous Hastings Cutoff finally rejoined the original California Trail. Lansford Hastings promoted this route as a shortcut that would save 300 miles off the journey to California, but following his advice proved to be a deadly mistake. In 1846, the Donner Reed Party discovered the hard way that Hastings Cutoff took a month longer than the main trail. The weary party wouldn't reach this location until late September, unaware of the tragedy they would soon face in the snowbound Sierra Nevada. The geology of the region is every bit as rugged and fascinating as the history which has been carved into it. Just north of the tracks, across the banks of the meandering Humboldt River, the Moline Formation rises up from the valley floor. Over the course of 300 million years, the limestone and sandstone here has eroded to form fascinating hoodoos and pinnacles, providing a unique backdrop as the 4014 rolls on. On the outskirts of Carlin, the excursion train would meet an eastbound manifest at Vivian Siding before making a brief whistle stop. In contrast to the empty desert landscape that Nevada is known for, the Humboldt River supports an ecosystem that is teeming with life. Deep within Palisade Canyon, there is evidence of beavers hard at work. Mule deer, which have worn trails into the brush, and cottonwood trees that are taking full advantage of the sunshine and warmer days that springtime in the high desert brings. The jagged walls of Palisade Canyon provide a stunning backdrop that dwarfs even the mighty Big Boy and its train. The dramatic beauty of the canyon is not only seen, but heard, as the 4014's whistle echoes off the towering cliffs. We see the train first from the ground, and then from the air as it rolls past the roadbed and building foundations of the Eureka and Palisade Railroad. West of Dunphy, the train passes the TS power plant, which is now the only remaining coal-fired facility in the state. With the rugged canyons now behind her, 4014 is rolling across the vast desert landscape which makes up millions of acres of Nevada. Here in the Buffalo Valley, only the road and the rails break up the barren terrain of the Great Basin. The arrival of the big boy into any small town is always exciting, but for the younger residents of Battle Mountain, it was extra special. The students of Battle Mountain Elementary School got to walk a few blocks over to experience the 4014 on this Monday morning. It was great to see the school partner with Union Pacific to allow the kids to experience history firsthand. The whistle stops made by the big boy are a great opportunity for the public to interact with the railroad. The 30-minute layovers also allow the engine crew to grease the rods and inspect the locomotive throughout its journey. Injectors can be cantankerous contraptions that don't always cooperate with the firemen, and we see that here as the crowd gets a hot shower from the 4014. Well, the hot water and steam quickly cooled, and most people got a chuckle out of the experience. Some dogs that were trackside seemed less than forgiving of the mishap. At the railroad location of Moat, the Big Boy passes the North Valmy Power Plant, which supplies electricity to northern Nevada and southern Idaho. In 2025, the facility was converted from burning coal to natural gas, saving it from being shut down. Settlement near Valmy first came in the 1860s when the Overland Stage Company built a dining hall and overnight rest stop for tired pioneers, appropriately named Stonehouse. A post office soon followed, which the Southern Pacific relocated to Valmy in 1915. While little of this settlement remains, history often repeats itself, and there's still a rest area here along I-80. At the ghost town of Preble, the 4014 is skirting along the Humboldt River, where it has carved a gap through the Hot Springs mountain range. On the north side of the tracks lies the Pinson Ranch, founded in 1885. Both the Southern Pacific and Western Pacific once had sidings here to load cattle from the ranch, as well as dolomite and gold ore from nearby mines. Many of the structures on the ranch date back to its heyday, including the main house, which was built in 1884 and can be seen here. While most towns in the region were established along either the California Trail or the Transcontinental Railroad, Winnemucca's heritage predates both of these routes. The town was part of the nomadic land occupied by the Northern Paiute Indian tribe and was named after one of their prominent leaders. Following the arrival of the railroad, it became a year-round settlement as a frontier trading post and served as a gateway to timber operations in the Pacific Northwest. Winnemucca is still an important city in northern Nevada today and serves as the layover point for the Big Boy. Shortly after arriving in town, the crew of the 4014 got to work putting the engine to bed for the night. I hope you've enjoyed watching the Big Boy's coast-to-coast tour across Nevada. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel for more exciting videos coming soon. Thanks for watching!